Revolution. Do you have what it takes? Majority of Nigerians are displeased about the situation on ground. Nigeria is not like in the middle of Red Sea, trapped, no going back, no going front. You can't even turn left and right. This country with its institutions belongs to the people who inhabit it. We know about that. Whenever they shall grow weary of the existing government, they can exercise their constitutional right of amending it, or exercise their revolutionary right to overthrow it. Abraham Lincoln. Are you displeased at the outcome of the 2023 presidential polls as announced on the dawn of March 1st? Also, are you pleased about how the petitions turned out? Has your annoyance intensified after November 11 isolated gubernatorial elections in Bayelsa, Imo and Kogi? You better brace up for more annoyances. Last year, after his Chatham House, London outing, Tinubu told the world on video that power was not saved. It is to be snatched. Many Nigerians did not get the hint until Hope Uzodinma in Imo State and Yaya Bello, Kogi, proved to be good disciples of Tinubu. The worst is coming unless you, not anybody else, say no. The 16th American President Abraham Lincoln, 1861 to 1865, left a huge legacy of his momentous achievements of successfully waging a political struggle and civil war, ending the slavery and creating the possibility of civil and social freedoms for African Americans. He tells us in the opening quotes of this speech that citizens of a free country have two rights, constitutional and revolutionary. They can deploy either to effect a change in society. Do Nigerians enjoy these rights? Does Nigeria even exist as a country in the real sense of it? And are there any institutions in Nigeria that belongs and are answerable to the people? If the answers to the two questions above are in their affirmative, then the next question will be, can they exercise such rights, either to amend a government that does not serve their end or to overthrow it? The other question is, have Nigerians grown weary of their government? And if yes, why can't they exercise their constitutional or revolutionary right for their own good? This is the crux of the matter to discuss. The main reason a revolution or put sketch cannot work for Nigeria is that this is not a country. If it were a country, an amendment of bad government or revolution to overthrow it would have been possible. All the revolutionaries in this claim will try to turn things around had hit the wall because they misread their environment, thinking we were in a country less than 10 years into our nationhood. Major Kaduna Zegu, Major Kaduna Zegu and his team, pissed off with politicians, attempted to turn around to reset this country early but failed. It instead became the foundation of today's problems. Since then, the leaders have been lording it over our citizens, taking advantage of poverty, advantage of religion, and ethnicity, the same variables that are fueled by systematic corruption and unethical leadership. The closest Nigerians came to revolting was the NSAS uprising of 2020, but was crushed by every divisive sentiment that have been our name from time immemorial. But before its suppression, it exposed the Nigerian youth to how much untapped potential they have in them. Another reason the revolution is a far cry here is that the people wait to be sponsored to act in their interest. It's only in this country that the injured warrant in pain would be waiting for someone else to pay him to fight back. Over the years, I have not met 2 out of 10 Nigerians who are not complaining against the government in power, but about 7 of them wait for another person to hire them to take action to redeem their situation. For a peaceful march, the participants are hired. For violent protest, the people are paid to come out, and expectedly the gratification is the fuel, and everything ends when the money ceases to come. A country like that will not see any fundamental change in its political life until such a gullible generation fades out. That is why people should perish the idea of grumbling for change, because they do not have what it takes. What does it take? You may ask. It is like iron going through the furnace to emerge good, or carrying the cross to get salvation. We are a nation that wants victory as a team, but avoids practice revolution. It's not a supernatural phenomenon. It is product of provocation for those who have the liver to say enough is enough. Revolution is action-oriented. It does not come by murmuring. Throughout history, revolution is relying planned. Most of it is spontaneous. What drives a revolution is usually from inside of its operatives, and its gooding comes from outside. The anger to act must come from within. The revolutionary, not by inducement from anybody or quarters. In most cases, revolutionaries feel they are working for themselves and the future of their children, not for any individual or group, ethnic or whatever, political party or candidate. The real reason a revolution is still distant in Nigeria is that Nigerians who are dying of hunger from multiple injustices are still waiting for someone to push them to act. We think that in carrying out any turnaround, they would be doing it for someone else who is expected to either remunerate or appreciate them. So this is the issue, the writer said. So guys, what do you think about what this writer has said? To me, this is a great writer. I cherish the tears. Honestly, I am dumb. I am lost. Youth of Nigeria need to rise against criminals who have taken over their father's land. So guys, let's hear from you. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. If you're just joining us, do not forget to subscribe. Thank you.